So let me introduce about this program. Once I'm done from my side about intro about this program, we can jump into the Q&A. From there, we'll take it forward. Yes, as we know, the course name is Oracle Fusion Financials Training. Duration would be, we can say 2 months. It can be extended to up to 3 months. So based on the dependency of instance, we can take the tentative schedule as 3 months. We'll be able to complete if everything goes fine. But instance is up and running all the time. It is supporting. We'll be able to complete in 2 months, or else it can go up to 3 months. Let's take it as a 3 months. The fee would be 25,000 INR, and we will get each session video, instance access for practice. And who can do this program? Irrespective of your academic backgrounds. If you are holding the bachelor degree, yes, you can do this. And one validation is, if you are able to speak in English without mistakes, yes, you can jump into this learning. If you are not comfortable with English, you may have a great qualifications. I don't recommend this program to anyone. So after completing this program, I'll facilitate one sample CV that you can use for your interview purpose. Also, I'll take one session related to interview questions. And along with Oracle Fusion Financial Training, you will get 15 hours real-time class videos. 15 hours real-time class videos you get, where you can go through how the projects can be executed and what would be our role and what are the phases or activities we need to perform as a part of real-time implementation projects. Is all you can learn within this 15 hours real-time class videos. The rest of classes would be live. Will be learning Fusion Finance applications. So this is very high level intro about this program. Now, if you have any questions, please. We'll spend maybe 15 minutes for questions initially. Then I'll just take you through the details of this program, what modules we are going to learn, what exactly we are going to learn from each and every application. So once that is done, again we can open Q&A session. If you have any other questions, we can discuss and we can close for today. So if you are joining this session just to see the flavor, like how the classes are going to be, you may call it as a demo. But from our side, this we call as a first session. This is going to be first session. Tomorrow we'll have a second session. You may treat it as a demo, but this is a first session. Okay, any questions, please? You can go ahead with your questions, specific questions. And another point. So we are running the morning batch also. We are running one batch morning, 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. IST. Now that we preponed to 7 o'clock. If you compare these two batches, the course curriculum is same. There is no difference. All the concepts, what you see for morning batch, the same we are going to execute in the evening batch. In the past, how we conducted classes, the same we are going to just carry in this batch also, irrespective of morning batch or evening batch. Course curriculum would be same. Whatever the curriculum we shared with the morning batch, the same we will share with you. The same will run in our classes. Now you can go ahead with your questions. Unmute and proceed with your questions.
So, sir, classes will be Monday to Saturday. Timing.
Monday to Saturday. We will be running the classes Monday to Friday. Most of the guys are working, so Saturday, Sunday, it's off for them. So they may not be available. We can run the classes Monday to Friday. Sometimes, if we are available, if all are available, we can run the session Saturday, Sunday, but that we can plan and do it, but no schedule as of now. We are not scheduling anything. So Monday to Friday, we are going to run the classes.
It will be 8 to 9:30, 8 p.m. to 9:30.
Yes.
Okay.
Timings would be 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. If required, if we are okay, we can extend up to 10 p.m. also. For now, we can take these timings under the days Monday to Friday, timings 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m. IST. Any other questions?
So is the instance provided will be a non-refresh?
No, you will get refreshed instance. Non-refreshed instances also we can provide, but you will have many challenges. Since these instances are practice purpose, many changes people are doing. One side from technical, other side functional. So that is reason that is becoming challenge. If required, we can provide non-refresh instance also, but you cannot utilize as required. The best instance during these sessions for practice is refreshed. It may get refreshed, and I'll just give you the kind of approach what need to be followed to complete your setups quickly. We'll just work on that, how we can get ready with our setups, even instance will go down or if instance is going to be changed. For learning point of view, the refresh instance are you can take as a best practice. But you might be busy, right? For that, we have alternative options. So I'll going forward, I'll talk about it, how to manage the instances if those are not supporting. So how to deal with the instances, we will discuss. Any other questions?
Instant access will be provided for how many months?
Yes. See, the duration is 3 months. If required, we can extend 1 or 2 more months also. Our course duration would be 2 to 3 months. If you want to practice after classes, batch, 1 more month, 2 more months, yes, we can extend the instance access. You may need 3 more months after completing this program. Yes, we can do that. The ultimate target is you have to complete your practice. So accordingly, we can facilitate the instance. Say total 6 months, you can get instance access.
One question from my side.
Please.
Is it course different from offline one?
Yeah, offline program is totally different. That we are running as a job guarantee program. That's a 100% job guarantee program. So that is completely different from this program. Yeah, that's a different program.
Yeah, Lakshman. Addition to that question, what is the major difference offline course and online course? Topic-wise, is there any that you are not covering in this online session?
See, with this banner, we are running these online classes. on Oracle Fusion Financials, like other institutes. If you compare other institutes classes with ERPTREE, you can find these classes are better than other institutes. That is the feedback we are getting. To compete online classes or classroom trainings which are happening here and there, we are running these online classes. And if you compare this online learning, say you are learning from one of the institute called as X. I can say from X, you can learn 15%. If you are learning from ERPTREE, I can say you will learn 20%. If you are in 100% job guarantee program, you will learn 100%. That's it. That is the difference. If you are learning from some other institute, you may learn 15% as an online program. If you are learning from ERPTREE, the online classes on Oracle Fusion Financials, you will learn 20%. If you are in 100% job guarantee program, you are going to learn 100%. So it is completely real-time based learning in the 100% job guarantee program. People should be available on the floor so that they give the presentation, discussions, rapid round, mock rounds, role play, brainstorming sessions, and we conduct CRPs, we exercise everything like oral presentations, system presentations, and document preparation, everything we do. After completing this 100% job guarantee program, the candidate can crack every interview. If you attend 10 interviews, you can crack 10 interviews. And after getting into the job, you don't need any support. That means to get the job and to survive in the job, you don't need any support. So your experience would be equal to 10 years experienced person, because here you get the 100% replica of my skill set. You will get clone of my experience, knowledge, skill. So that's how we designed this 100% job guarantee program. So the people who are working, it may not work for them. The people who are not working, who wants to get job on Oracle Fusion Financials, you may think about this 100% job guarantee program. So how it is different means this is how it's different. You are learning from ERPTREE these online classes, 20% you are going to learn. Just all the time I'm comparing with 100% job guarantee. If you compare with 100% job guarantee program from other institute, you may learn 15%. If you are learning from ERPTREE, if you compare this online training with 100% job guarantee program, you can learn 5 or 10% more compared to other institute. And if you are in 100% job guarantee program, no gap, 100% you are going to learn. You will be overwhelmed with learning. So in this program, you have to be on the floor 10 to 12 hours every day, 10 to 12 hours. And 7 days program. 6 days mandatory, Monday to Saturday mandatory, 7th day we recommend. 40 to 50% people are coming 7 days. So they'll be quite busy on the floor, quite busy, and duration would be 6 months, or and always we recommend you to come with 1 more month. You can count it as 7 months. 7 months full time. You will be spending more than 1500 hours on the floor, more than 1500 hours. So on the floor, that's how the program is. You will be transformed as a real-time consultant. There won't be any gap. The people who completed this program, their feedback is, we are not able to believe like what we became. That's a feedback from those guys, and they are able to crack the interviews, and they are able to get the offers very easily, 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs, 30 lakhs, more than 30 lakhs after these 7 months. So before this program, think they are not working if they are working 20, 30,000 or 40,000. Only the criteria is you should be able to speak in English. The second point is you should have any bachelor degree. Any bachelor degree. You don't need to worry about the program name is Oracle Fusion Financials. You should be relevant to the same background. No. I could see on the floor 50% guys from the BTech background. There are many people who did this program and they got the job, whose background is BTech, BSc, MCA, completely technical background. So in this program, you learn each and everything. You'll have accounting classes also, which are very basic, which are required to become a Fusion financial consultant. So that's how these two programs are different. See, it's very simple how other institutes are running. We are also running Oracle Fusion Financials online classes. They might be running offline classes, whatever it may be. Compared to those classes, our classes are far better. That is a feedback from the people who are attending the classes. It's not my feedback. And if you talk about 100% job guarantee program, it's ultimate program. You'll become powerful. You'll become ultimate. So once you get into the job, you don't need to struggle, right? Many people are struggling with the proxy, etc., etc. So you don't need to get into those all the traps. You can respect your education qualification. You can just learn this and you can become powerful. You no need to depend on anyone. You no need to depend on anyone. You can become independent to get the job, to survive the job. Otherwise, if you are getting the job with the proxy, etc., etc., every day is nightmare. You cannot enjoy the work, even you cannot enjoy the salary what you get, because you are not eligible first of all for that job. If you are in the 100% job guarantee program, yes, you will become 100% eligible. See that if you look at the job and all, one side you, other side company, another side client. The three parties should win. That is called as a good game. But if you are not eligible, if you are going to sit in the office without eligibility just for salary, that is a totally different situation, right? With 100% job guarantee program, you can become powerful, you can become eligible, you can become capable, you will become ultimate. You can grab your offers and you can perform whatever the works comes to you. You can compete 10 years experience people with your skill set after completing 100% job guarantee program. That's how this program is powerful. I never seen this kind of program anywhere. That's my feedback about the program.
So Lakshman,
Let's
this Manoj here.
let's not focus on this now. We are here for online classes. Let's focus on this. If somebody is interested, they can talk to the team and accordingly they can get the more details about it. Now let's focus on only Oracle Fusion Financial training, which is going to be online. Any questions on this, please?
Sir, will it be technical or functional?
Pure functional. When you work as a Fusion Finance, see here, once you complete this program, you can apply for the job called as Oracle Fusion Financials Functional Consultant. So when you label it as a functional, you are not expected to perform any technical work. So whatever you are going to learn from these classes, that is pure functional. You don't need to learn any technical, but just to give you the flavor how to write SQL query and all, in one of the session I'll walk through But again, you don't need to call it as a technical, just the flavor, how to write the basic SQL query in few minutes. Pure functional, when we are working also, nobody will expect you to work on technical side. These skill sets are different. The functional consultants and technical consultants both are separate and separate skill sets. You are not expected to work on some technical objects. That's how it is. Yes, please.
Sir, I have one question. If we want to be as a both the technical and functional consultant, how much time it will take?
Not required. What you want to get by being techno-functional. See, we all are working for salary, right? We want to save our time and we want to be comfortable. We don't want to break our head. So functional, you don't need to break your head. In case of technical, so it's a big headache. So when everything is possible with the functional, why we have to look for technical also? So if you talk about EBS, before Oracle Fusion, we have EBS, still that is there in the market. In EBS, it is expected techno-functional consultants. Okay, there are many requirements on in EBS, techno-functional, but in case of Fusion, these roles are separated. Finance, any functional is different from technical. So if you want to learn technical also, still you are interested, what you can do is after completing Oracle Fusion Financial functional training,
Okay.
simply you may learn BA reports, BIP, Business Intelligence Publisher reports. Then you can start claiming as techno-functional consultant. The fact in the market is who says they are techno-functional. One second. Who claims they are techno-functional? Reality, they are not techno-functional.
Okay.
They are 90% technical, 10% functional. That means they know how these applications works very high level. They know certain basic things, but always techno-functional consultant will work as technical consultant only. I'll tell you one second. Let me complete.
Okay.
You ask somebody, if somebody is claiming as a techno-functional consultant on Fusion applications, you ask them, ask the question like, have you implemented any functional modules? Their answer would be no. That's the reality. So by looking at this label, we don't need to understand they are experts in the technical and the functional. No, they are experts in the technical, but just they claim functional also, even they never involved in any implementation to implement finance or other modules as a functional consultants. 90% they are technical, 10% functional, means they know some flavor. That's it. Now you can proceed with your question.
My question is to how much time it will take to become both techno-functional?
It all depends how much time you are investing. It is not like days and all. It is all about hours.
Okay.
Okay. See, you may attend the classes, you may not practice.
Okay.
And or else you attend the class and you practice on the same day, one time, two times, and you read the note, then you will be ready for tomorrow's session.
Okay.
So again, how many hours you are attending the classes, right? So every day you attend 1 hour, 2 hour classes, or else every day you attend 10 hours classes. So that's how it is. If you talk about our online classes, yes, as we discussed, 2 to 3 months we are going to complete. In case of, if you want to do the technical, as I mentioned, do the BIP. Okay, this may takes 1 month duration every day, maybe 2 hours classes. After that, you may learn OIC, Oracle Integration Cloud. So if you learn these two areas, you can become a strong technical consultant. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not focus on this technical part. Okay, if you have such kind of questions, you can ask me in the end of the session. Now let's focus on what is our area. Any questions, please?
Sir,
Yeah.
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah.
In this session also, we have the session related to basic accounting part.
Yeah, you will come across when you are working on the application, when you record the transaction, accounting will trigger. So we will go through what accounts we use, where we provide, from how system will take, what would be the accounting
Okay.
entry, final how that will convert into journal entry. Everything we
Okay.
will understand within the session itself. See, the course name is financial, but the financials accounting is automated in the system. Manually, we don't need to do anything. Very limited things which can be done by anyone. That's how it's pretty simple.
Sir, I have one more question. Before learning the Oracle Fusion financials, financials, do we need to learn Oracle R12 or R13 or something like that?
Not required. Not required. Before Oracle Fusion, we have EBS.
Yes.
EBS. Okay, 11i.
Okay.
Okay, Oracle EBS 11i. Then EBS R12 we have. So 11i outdated. Still,
Okay.
EBS R12 is in the market, but you don't need to learn EBS R12. So not required. Directly you can learn the Fusion applications. There is a huge demand for Fusion applications. EBS already many consultants are there. The guys who are working on EBS R12 slowly they are moving to Fusion. They are upgrading. Why you degrade?
Okay. Do we need to learn SQL, PLSQL apart from this that's required?
Not required. I'll take one session. That is enough for us.
Okay.
We
Okay.
don't
Thank
need
you.
to play with the SQL and all. Just we don't deal with the backend. When you say SQL backend, we always work on the front end. Sometimes, if you want to look into the backend, how to write the simple query, I'll explain in one of the class.
Sir, will there be any lab facility for us to practice?
Lab facility means you will get instance access and you have to practice from your end.
Okay.
Yeah, you will get instance access. So from your end, you can practice. So since this is online classes, so there is no lab facility where you can come down to our office and all. But we have like for 100% job guarantee program, the people will be always on the floor.
Okay.
That's how it is. Yeah.
During practice, if we stuck, we'll get any help.
Yes, the classes will be very detailed, and we will provide one contact number who is experienced consultant. So if when you are practicing, if you have any challenges with instance or if you get any doubt, you can talk to that consultant. So that's how the arrangement we have. But anyway, every day we meet for these classes. So if something is not clear for you, even you can ask me in the next day session or whenever we connect.
Excuse me, sir. Is there any live? Live classes. I mean, face-to-face classes in Bangalore.
No. See, two options we have. One is online classes,
Okay.
we connected now.
Okay.
The second one is online job guarantee program where you are expected to be on the floor.
Okay.
That's it. Only two options.
Hi, Lakshman, Arun here.
Yeah, please.
Lakshman, it's regarding that once we get into
How about future growth and opportunities?
One second. Two guys are asking questions at a time. I think first one.
How about future growth and opportunities?
Yeah, future growth and opportunities. Yes, there is a huge demand for Oracle Fusion application.
How
Not only Fusion
future growth?
applications. One second, let me complete, right? Let me complete. See, after asking the question, maybe you can go on mute. That is a request.
Huge opportunity.
Please. Let me talk. Yeah. So when you talk about the job opportunities and growth, etc., Oracle is always in the demand. Not only Oracle Fusion applications, prior to that, they introduced 11i, after that released 12. all the time it is in the demand. All the time it is in the demand. In the same way now Fusion also in the very high demand. Reason Oracle acquired many products. The product is like monster. It's not a small application. So in the top two ERPs, one is Oracle, other one is SAP. And there are many other ERPs. So always will be in the demand. If you learn Oracle is in the demand, if you learn Oracle, you will be in the demand. If you ask me how long, I can say your kids also can work on Oracle Fusion Financials if they are interested. Okay, so that's how it is. It became powerful and it will keep you always in the demand. Now you can go ahead with any cross questions related to that.
Do we get a chance to work in Oracle or some other company we have to work?
See, there is no rule like where you should work and where you can work. It's all like you learn the skill, you apply for job. Jobs are there in all the companies. You have jobs in Oracle company, Oracle corporation, say Infosys, Wipro, IBM, all the big organizations. We have jobs. So you have to apply and you have to attend interview. That's how you can get entry anywhere.
Thank you.
Any other
Lakshman,
questions?
yeah, Lakshman, Arun here.
Yeah.
Regarding this, once we get into the training fully attend that, will we able to clear out that Oracle certification, the Fusion financial certifications?
See, certification separate preparation is required. Even the guys who are already working in the companies, even if they want to get certified, the first attempt they fail. Second attempt also they may fail. Third attempt they may pass, or again they may go for fourth attempt. That is the reality. Even you have a working experience also, there is no guarantee. That preparation is totally different. Okay, if you are planning for certification, just I'll provide a contact number. You can talk to the people. They'll make your journey very easy in terms of certification. But if you ask me, certification is not required. It is not going to add any value addition. Once you get into the company, certification will become like a mandatory for the company point of view. For their benefit, they will ask you to do the certification and they will pay from their pocket. You no need to pay from your pocket. If you are planning for certification now, again it may cost around 20 to 30,000. But to get the job, nobody is asking for certification. Even if you are carrying 1, 2, 3 certifications, they definitely grill in the interview process as it is. There is no separate treatment. By seeing your certificates, nobody is going to trust. So getting certifications became very easy game in the market. So that is reason certifications will not add any great value. If you want, if you have like 25 to 30,000 extra money with you, free money with you, you may do certification. If you ask me, not required. You focus on learning and focus on getting the job. Once you get into the company will plan certification for you so that accordingly they get some score. How many certified consultants they have in their company, accordingly they will be scoring. Accordingly they'll get the partnership like gold, platinum, etc. That is one of the criteria company point of view. That's how it is.
Okay, thanks, Lakshman. Lakshman, I have one more question. Like, yeah,
Please.
when you're talking about like, I have the experience in Oracle EPS. Okay, so this is more on like very basic level training, or how it will be going the training further? Because I'm already working in the company, so I just want to improve myself to get into
Yes.
the.
See, after this training, I have seen many people, they are getting the jobs also. But you have to practice, you have to write the note, you have to read. I cannot promise like every interview you can crack. If you attend 4, 5 interviews, 1, 2 interviews, you will be able to crack it. So that's how it is. See, this training we are running from 2016. I'm talking about Oracle Fusion Financials. There are many people attended these classes, many people gone through these sessions or videos. They were able to grab the offers.
Okay.
This training for somebody who wants to become a consultant. That's it. Who wants to become a consultant for them. This training not for end users. End users means they record the day-to-day transactions, not for them. Okay. Any other questions, please?
Sir, is there any difference between this Oracle R12 and this Cloud Fusion Financials?
Yes, this is a upgraded version compared to EBS R12. EBS R12 is a older version.
Okay.
Fusion is very much upgraded, very latest. Huge difference. 50% difference is there that we can say in terms of overall all the aspects.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So do we get a
It's like you can say EBS is like Samsung, Oracle Fusion is like iPhone. That much difference. Yeah, please.
so do we get with this course any placement assistance also?
No, this you have to try from your side only. We facilitate the training like any other institute. So you will understand the product functionality, how it works, how what does it mean, how to configure it, how to use this product for any company. You'll be educated in that aspect. Along with that, as I mentioned, to make you to understand how real projects works. So you will get 15 hours real-time class videos. So with that, after completing that, you will have a scope of getting the job. Okay, but we cannot promise on this and we cannot facilitate any jobs. So it will just enable you to get ready with Oracle Fusion financial skill and you can try and get the job. That's what most of the people are doing. If you want to make end-to-end journey very smooth, you may be part of 100% job guarantee program. There nothing will be left. As I mentioned, it's 100% transmission takes place as a real-time consultants. You can take up any task, you can do it, and every interview will be able to crack. When we are working also, you will treat that is nothing for you. That difference is there all the time.
Lakshman, I have one last question. Lakshman.
Please.
So when you're talking about the EBS, like we have the 11.9 R12, right? So in current Fusion, like what the version we are using here? It's there
Release
is
13. Release that. We will talk about it. Going forward, we'll talk about it. That is called
Okay.
as release 13.
Okay, from the day one, the Fusion is having the release 13 only. There is no
Yes.
upgrade like
EBS we call as versions. Okay. Here also Fusion also we have version, but they emphasize the releases. We'll understand that once we access the instance. I'll explain this.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, hi Lakshman.
Yeah, please.
Hello, Lakshman.
Please go ahead with
Can
your
you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, Lakshman. I want to ask you. You said about what they say 2 lakh job guarantee course.
No. 1
It's
second. That you can talk to the team only. There are no discussions
team only.
in this meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will talk to
It's
the
only
team.
for online classes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any questions from anyone, please?
Hi, Lakshman.
Please.
Is it possible to pay through USD?
Yes.
And because is it okay?
Yes.
Fine.
Yes. There are many
Okay.
participants. They do that.
Okay. So whom should I connect for that?
You talk to the team. You can connect
Okay.
to any one of our team member. You have a Remitly, etc., right? Different services.
Yes.
With any one of the method, you can.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hello.
Yeah.
That
Yes, please.
yeah, that 2 to 3 months course will it be each and every session will be recorded,
Yes.
right?
Every session we record and you'll get the recorded video, and that is
Into the drive.
downloadable. You can download and you can keep with you permanently.
For how much day it will be accessible, like for lifetime or
You are not
1 year?
listening properly. I clearly mentioned videos are downloadable.
Okay.
Videos are downloadable. You can download. When you download, it's permanent with you, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lakshman. Apart from the video classes, are we going to share any implementation documents or interview questions
Yeah, we'll have one
and
session
preparation for
like how
certification?
to prepare for interview and all. And apart from that, real-time classes, we'll have a 15 hours real-time class videos. There we will share some kind of few miscellaneous documents which are applicable for that discussion. And also we can share few other documents also, but no use. I don't recommend like just go through the classes that will help you to understand. We can share some sort of student guides, etc., etc. But from that, it is not well structured to understand. So classes will help you in all the ways to understand better. Just focus on the classes and write note and read multiple times and practice and get ready to talk about any topic if anybody is going to ask as a question. We'll discuss
Hi,
all this at very detailed level. Just for now, I'm just giving those points.
hi sir.
Yeah, please.
What are the modules we will learn from this course, sir? Like expenses, procurement.
Yeah. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. It's just we are running the Q&A. After that, I'll just list out the modules, applications. Yeah, just give me some time. I'm going to talk about those.
Yeah, Lakshman, one more question.
Please.
So, course-wise, are we going to learn how to navigate and how to implement only that, or are we going to discuss real-time scenario-based how
All the possible
client?
scenarios, like see, there could be 100 scenarios in the business, but what can fit into the application, those only can be executed. So how Oracle designed what scenarios we can run by using these applications, those scenarios we are going to discuss. All are use cases only. Those all are business point of use cases, business requirements. So for what sort of requirement, what solution is available, we discuss in the classes. And we discuss theoretically, we implement, nothing but we configure it, and we execute the process. Three aspects: understanding, implementing, and executing. Yeah, that's how it is. Any other questions?
Sir, can we have your contact number? So I need to discuss personally.
Ask the team, they will arrange the call.
Okay.
Yeah. You can ask the team, talk to the team, they will arrange the call with me. Yeah. Any questions?
So how this course will add value to the particular person who having a like me having an experience of almost around 7 to 8 years in the front end accounting, and now I'm planning to shifting the career into this Oracle Fusion Financials as in consulting profile. How it will help in terms of the monetary, in terms of the, I think demand wise, you have already mentioned, right? It has a huge demand in the market. So no question about that. But when I'm switching the role in coming year or maybe uh, in maybe couple of years as well, in terms of the monetary growth that I can expect, right? From that perspective.
Yeah, the very first point is you can switch the role. Right now you are working as a say accountant or some other relevant role. Now you can shift to role called as consultant. So when you become a consultant, you will be in the good demand. When you are in the demand, you can demand. So that's how monetary point of view, there will be huge difference. I mentioned, right, the guys who are in the job guarantee, like after completing 6, 7 months of training, they're getting 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs, 30 lakhs. One guy got 38 lakhs. Okay, that's how they are able to grab the offers. Now, say you have around 10 to 15 years of experience. Okay, now just after learning this, generally what people do is they'll keep their past experience as it is, and some certain years of experience they'll convert into Fusion experience. They'll claim as they have a work experience on Fusion applications. That's how they'll try for a job.
Okay.
So that's how market is expecting the people, right? If you say I learned means okay, good. They'll say they don't take.
Okay.
So they expect like you claim, then they will just show interest. That's a reality in the market.
Got your point.
Yes.
And based on that, accordingly, they will pay for the same.
Yes, exactly. It's a game. It's a game.
Yeah. So, sir, I think at least bit of a percent, I think you can add from the 100% job guarantee in this case, in this modules or in this training as well.
They will
So
come
that
to me if I do that. The guys who are
okay.
in the 100% job guarantee, they will come to me. That's a reality. That's a reality. So you will get
Because
it. You will get, see, you will get better than any other institute. That is, I can promise.
that's nice of you, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, right? Because there is a foundation around it, right? When we were thinking about to join 100% job guarantee versus this online course, right? So
Yeah.
I think we are
See, my
discussed.
my my suggestion is if you have any scope to get into that, join in that, you will become powerful. So if you don't have any scope, at least you do this. At least.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. And you learn it later again, you can just plan it to upgrade, right? That's how you can think through. It's not like you kickstart this, it is not going to end, right? Just you are going to start your journey with Oracle Fusion Financial Learning. After completing, still, if you want to jump into that, you can do, or else based on this learning, you can try for the job. So two options are possible.
Okay.
Yes. Any other questions from anyone, please?
Sir, functional consultant and functional analyst both are same or?
See, if you learn Oracle Fusion Financials, by default, the name what we get, label we get is functional consultant, financial functional consultant. So other naming conventions are all depending on the company. In some companies, the job positions or roles as per their company, they may call as a financial analyst also. Some companies, they call consultants as analysts. In some company, analyst means not consultant. It's a different story. In some companies, the finance functional consultant, they call as software engineer also. This is all like their internal labeling. Okay. So the point is what you can do is matter. You can do Oracle Fusion Financials implementation. Let them call with A, B, C, D names. Doesn't matter. What you do, you remain same. Your eligibility will remain same, right? That's how it
Yes,
is.
sir. Right.
Yeah.
Lakshman, if a company wants to implement financials, how much, how many functional consultant required for that
That
project?
all depends on the project size. Okay, project size, for how many countries we are implementing, how big client is that. In some projects, I can say there will be 7, 8 consultants. Some projects 15, 20, even 100 consultants. Okay, for the companies like you are implementing for more than 100 countries, Oracle Fusion implementation. The team size would be more than 100. And duration also. On an average, you can complete within 10 months, 1 year. Many projects we run for multiple years also. This is all depending on the size, how many countries, and what are the different applications we are going to implement, how complex client business processes, what is the plan. Some clients, what they do is initially they implement for few countries as a first phase. Later they'll plan phase 2 for few countries, phase 3 for rest of the world. That's how they plan. As per their plan or as per the execution time or based on the complexity or based on the number of applications which we are going to implement. We are talking about financials. Along with that, they may implement HCM, SCM, PPM, CX. There are a hell number of applications. So, and again, like how that project is planned, right? How many resources are allocated to that project? There is no fixed duration, but you can say on and average, most of the projects are executed within 1 month, within 1 year. And consultant size would be around 10. I'm just giving on and average base. Any other questions, please?
So Lakshman, so when we are implementing this Oracle Fusion, so there will be data migration activity like from a legacy system to this Oracle Fusion Financial. So that part will be covered in this training.
Yes, that's a key task for us. We are going to learn how to migrate the master data, how to migrate the transactional data from payables, receivables, assets, general ledger, in all like what really we do in the project that we will execute in our classes.
Thank you.
That's a very key task, very, very important task and kind of challenging, we can say. Yeah, we'll do that in our classes.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions, please?
Yeah. Do you also teach Oracle R12 basics things in this class?
No, we don't teach anything. If you want to understand the basics in our channel, you can find around 15 videos, 1 to 15. You
Okay.
just go through, you'll get that flavor, but not required. Simple point. If you are going to claim 10 years of experience, then you may need it. So Oracle Fusion Finance are active from 2016. So 16 onwards, many clients started using. So that means 16 to till today means around 8+ years, right? 8+ years. This is all you can utilize if you want to claim also.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it is. Not required. Not required. But if you want to get a flavor, if you want to understand, yes, you can go through our YouTube channel. There we have a 1 to 15 classes. When I was running EBS classes, that time, what are the videos we recorded from the entire course? 15 videos we uploaded in the channel itself. You can go through so that you can feel and you can understand how it was, how it is now. As a EBS, how it was, as a fusion, how it is anyway, we'll be working on the same.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Any other questions?
Hi Lakshman, I have a question. Like after the course completion, let's say someone wants to go for certification, do we get any help from your side, or the candidate has to clear it?
We will share one contact number and you can talk to that respective person. That person can guide you, and if you need any help, uh, that person will be able to do it for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll
Thank
share
you.
one contact number. They can assist you on that.
All right, great.
But not required. If you ask me, certification after completing this program also not required. Nobody will ask you, are you certified or not? Generally, they don't ask you. Even if you say yes, you are certified, they are not going to respect you with a special category. So they will do the interview as it is.
Okay, it's for the people who work abroad. The
Yeah, if
certification card.
somebody is there like you are, they are learning this, they want to try as a fresher because they don't have any gap after their education, different cases. They may do the certification. They can say, I completed training, also I certified. That's how they can claim for weightage. But the people mostly who are learning this program, definitely they claim the years of experience. And in that case, when you say you have experience, they will test your experience. They don't see your certificate. Even they see the certificate, they don't believe it.
Oh, I see.
But client will believe it. Right? Client will believe it.
Right.
Tomorrow, client will say when you are in the company, hey, can you allocate to my project who are certified consultants? Because they don't know how people can be certified.
All right.
That's how it
Thank
is.
you.
I don't recommend any certification. Just focus on learning. And again, certification will cost you 20 to 30,000 at this stage. So once you learn this, once you get the job, when you are in the company, let company pay from their pocket. Think company needs certification, but not we need certification. Through us, the company need. Now, when you are not in the company, why we need certification? Even by looking at your certification, there is no special criteria they will treat you. Yeah. Any other questions, please?
Yeah, hi Lakshman.
Please.
Do we need knowledge on SCM and
Your voice is very low, very low, and some sort of noise, I guess. If you could fix it, that would be great. Meantime, questions from Anusha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
are you able to hear me now?
Yeah, it's now pretty much better.
Okay. Do we need knowledge on SCM and finance both so that we can crack interview easily and it will be good for future?
See, our focus is learning financials, but SEM applications are neighbor applications for financials. What are the basic knowledge we need from SEM that we are going to learn from these classes itself?
Okay, thank
We will learn whatever the basic knowledge we need from SEM, we will learn. But anyway, we are not going to work as a SEM consultant, but still we should aware of certain information related to SEM since finance and SEM applications tightly integrated, connected, interacts. We will understand wherever it is applicable. We will work on SEM applications also, but not with a focus. Very just basic understanding what really we required for finance consultants. Any questions, please?
May I know how the practicing sessions will happen? You'll give a website and user ID password like that to pass.
Not website, you will get URL, instance URL. The software product we call as instance.
Okay.
That instance, that URL we will share with you with username and password, with the default username password. You can create your own user and you have to follow the classes. That's it. What we do in the class that you have to do from your end as a practice.
Okay.
And that is a cloud environment. You can open from any device, which is internet enabled. You can access from any device. No add-ons, no additional software installations, nothing is required. In fact, you can connect to that environment from your mobile also. But mobile is not a user friendly to practice and all, but just the facility we have. So ideally, you have to practice from your laptop or desktop.
Thank you, Lakshman.
Yeah, thanks.
Hi.
Yeah, please.
What the added advantage when compared to the SAP Oracle Fusion? First question. And what are the companies, what are the industries using Oracle Finance then compared to the SAP? What is the added advantage?
See, you can just check in the Google, all the companies, very big companies are using Oracle Fusion applications. Very big companies. You name any bank, almost all the banks are using Oracle financials applications. Big companies. Okay, so you say Tata, you say Airtel, these all companies are using Oracle applications. When you compare SAP and Oracle, yes, these two are top ERPs. So when it was EBS R12, there was a situation, there was a phenomena where EBS R12 clients moved to SAP. Now SAP clients are moving to Oracle Fusion applications because Oracle completely cloud now. SAP completely not cloud. But when you talk about finance in the market, Oracle is famous for finance. That's how it is. When you say SAP, SAP is primarily famous for manufacturing applications and the supply chain, not for finance. That's how it is different.
And one more thing.
Yeah.
You said that there is a 10 members of consultant team required for implementation.
Yes.
Say for example. After that, so many implementations are not going to happen. What are the other roles these consultants have? Is there any regular upgradations, integrations?
See, one thing is when you learn this, you can get into implementation project. That is a one role you get as implementation consultant. The other role is support consultant. Once implementation is done, all the time they will be using that product all the time. We need in that project as a support consultant. So implementation takes place one time.
Yes, exactly.
All the time they need support because we know end to end about that product. Compared to us, they know 5 to 10%. Just they know how to enter the transaction. That too, we have to help them when they are using with a limited knowledge, limited scope of usage. If anything goes wrong, we have to help them. So that is reason always we will be in the demand. They have a dependency on us.
And one more thing, say for example, construction industry or construction sector, SAP will not work out. And hospitals and hospital healthcare sectors also SAP will not work out. Why? Because there is a different kind of transactions. Is there any such
We
kind
cannot say like that. What you said, it doesn't work. It is not true all the time. So everything they have a industry specific applications, but SAP or Oracle they can pick for specific area. If you look at the banks, so banks they will have their own software, banking software, say Pinnacle or some other package, other software product they will have. But still they use Oracle Fusion Finance. How they will do is they integrate the Pinnacle with Oracle and they'll bring all the finance data into Oracle Fusion applications. Whatever applicable they record, mostly everything they'll bring into the system. They'll use this for reporting purpose. That's how it is.
That means their core engine is Pinnacle, but this is the supporting for additional departments. Their core engine is the Pinnacle. Okay.
No, that also see what they do is if manufacturing and all, even manufacturing company, they do manufacturing as well as they do the procurement, supply chain, and they do finance, right?
Exact.
See, they can choose for manufacturing one solution. Let them choose for manufacturing SAP. For procurement, supply chain, and finance, let them choose from Oracle. These can be integrated and it can run with the synchronization. That's how the companies does. When a complete solution is available from one software vendor, they don't look for multiple vendors. That's how it works.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions, please? Yeah.
Lakshman, another thing is that in our training, like, will it be possible to cover that integration part with any third-party software?
We don't do integration as a finance consultant, but I'll throw some light on it, how it takes place, what technical people will do, what we should aware. I can throw some light on it for our understanding. That is not our job. The technical consultant should do mostly through OIC, Oracle Integration Cloud. That is a platform they use for integrations or some additional extensions or customizations. We'll discuss what we should understand. There it will come.
And another thing I would like to add, if any customized report with like standard Oracle reports are not meeting the client requirements, if any customized report, how should we give the?
That you will learn that how to deal with such kind of scenarios within the 15 hours real-time classes. I clearly mentioned if there is any new report requirement as a functional consultant, what we have to do. We take the requirement and we document it, and that we will share with the technical, they'll develop, we'll test, and we deliver. That you will understand in that 15 hours real time. That's what reality we do. That's I included in that 15 hours.
Okay.
Yes.
Lakshman, that 15 hours real-time class will be different than this regular courses?
Correct. See, when you talk about Oracle Fusion Financials, these finance applications we learn online, right? Online classes. This is how we connect and we execute the classes. So along with that, you will get videos. You will get 15 hours real-time class videos when if you are in this program. Yeah. Separately, you don't need to attend those. You will get it. You will get it along with these classes. Any other questions?
Lakshman,
Please.
Oracle Fusion finance consultant have job in bank sector also.
Any sector, any sector. So real estate, telecommunications, finance, banks and financial institutions, and manufacturing, any industry, service industries. You take any company, they deal with the finance. Okay, the segment can be any segment. The sector can be any sector, but definitely they have to deal with the finance. So their primary focus would be finance. That is the reason any sector they use Oracle Fusion Financials.
Okay, but they want CA background person, right?
Not required, not required. How many CAs they can get? If you see 100 consultants, CAs maybe 2-3 consultants.
Okay.
That's it. They ask, but they don't get. I mentioned, right? There are many BTech guys. Okay.
That's why I'm asking because I'm also from BTech only.
See, very simple, very simple. You have to get ready with the skill set. That is the primary point. Nobody is going to bother about the papers. Yeah. Those are kind of formalities.
So along with this, I would say that the study sessions and everything too much. How much time we have to spend?
As much as you can spend. There is no time limit. See, in the 100% job guarantee program, what I am saying is, I am telling to the people spend minimum 10 hours per day.
Okay.
And if you can spend 12 hours, you will become powerful, I'm telling. Worst case, spend at least 8 hours, you will become poor, I'm telling. I'm telling, just be on the floor Monday to Saturday. And if you want to become powerful, come on Sunday also, you will shine like sun, I'm telling.
Okay.
So now you think how many hours you have to invest. Always think whatever the time you invest, that is less only. That's what you have to think when we are learning this. Spend every day 3-4 hours less. Okay. You are not able to spend more than 2 hours. At least you are spending 2 hours. That is great. First point.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it is. There is nothing clearly defined. Spend as much as you can spend. That would be great. And let it take some time, no problem, based on how many hours you are spending accordingly your journey, right? The destination to arrive, right? If you are spending every day some 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, accordingly your journey will move and the completion takes place accordingly, right? If you are spending more number of hours per day, yes, you can complete this as soon as possible, or else you may complete this along with the classes. By the time I complete, you may complete. Or else I may complete, still you may be in the middle. Some crazy guys will be in the beginning only, even if I complete. Right? They don't practice, they don't do anything. Just they'll think, hey, let me complete everything, I'll start after some time. After some time, things doesn't work. Right? Many scenarios. Just we are the creators. I'll talk about it, how to prepare and how to spend time, how you have to run through the learning process. That I will explain. I'll explain later. Yes. Any other questions?
Yes, Lakshman. I'm a D365 consultant, and how good it is to move to Oracle, as my company is moving from D365 to Oracle, and asked me to learn Oracle. So then I choose Oracle Cloud Fusion Financials. And the second question is like how good it is from Oracle Technical or else Financial.
The first point is good. Your company asked you to learn the right, program,
Mhm.
but don't learn only for your company purpose.
Okay.
Just learn it for your career purpose, career point of view. See, you may learn in your company, literally company will use us, right? As they need.
Mhm.
So you learn end to end, then what are the opportunity they'll give you, learn that also by applying this learning. Then you make a plan to switch to other company where you can work as a consultant. Otherwise, in your company, you may be like a team lead or track lead or manager, etc., etc. But you cannot, scale up your salary. If you ask more increment and all, they may say quit, right? Because you are not in the demand. You are not a consultant. So get that flexibility. First, get ready with the skill. Then, meanwhile, what are the opportunity you get in your company? Utilize, grab it, and add that as your learning. Since you are in the company and you will be in the project, then make a plan to switch the company to start working as a consultant. That is the best plan you can do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm having like 6 years of experience in D365. So, I'm completely switching my career to Oracle. Like, is that a good option or
No, no,
how?
forget about it. It's because forget about it. It's you are always upgrading to the best, right?
Yes.
So what you are doing doesn't matter. What you are going to do is matter. What you are going to do is something great. That's enough. That's enough. So learn this. So you may travel with the same company for short period, not for long period. So once you are ready with the skill set, better you can plan to switch as a consultant. Don't continue as an end user or some business user or some lead, track lead, etc., or as finance lead, something else. That won't keep you in the demand all the time. Certain after certain period, your salary will not hike.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that's how it is. Just become a consultant. You will be in the demand. You can keep traveling across the globe also. Yeah, you will be in the huge demand.
Yes.
Fine. Any other questions?
Sir, any plan in future to bring it all the modules of your 100% job guarantee in the online modules as well?
Oh, not possible. That is only the reason because this is all we cannot do online. So there will be n number of activities which we have to execute. That for that people required on the floor only. Not at all possible. That is the reason we are not executing. See, online means 7 months you have to be online only continuously. It is not possible. At least out of 7 months, 4 months you have to be online. Impossible.
In 3 months, we have to come to the offline mode. But again, the hours that we have to spend, it is, I think, beyond the office hours we can only spend. But I think course requirement is to spend around 10 to 12 hours, right?
Correct. As much as you can plan, that is we say as a requirement, and worst case 8 hours. The more hours, it's like just balance into your learning account so that it will appear in your bank account later.
But try to do something kind of many executive MBAs having it kind of an immersive plan so that at least 1 month is
We'll see if
feasible.
any feasibility. Definitely, we'll let you know.
Sure, sir, sure.
Yeah, fine. Any questions, please?
Hi, sir.
Yep.
What is Oracle cloud infrastructure and what are the difference between the Oracle Fusion Cloud and that infrastructure?
That is a kind of platform. That is a platform, that is an environment which can be used by technical people. Okay.
So not for a functional
Not for
functional.
functional, not for functional, not for finance, not for SCM. It's a pure technical area. We don't need to worry about it. But I'll talk about it for your understanding purpose, not to do anything, just to know about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions? Okay, great. No, yeah, please.
Hi, Lakshman. Just for curiosity, I am asking. After completing this course, if I want to climb as an experienced guy, so how many years I can expect from this course?
Okay. I could see the people they are claiming 4 years, 5 years, 6 years.
Okay, great.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah. And one more question. As you said, we are not going to fit in this 100% job into this online course. Just I am asking, can you share the same tasks or thoughts in this session? So if anyone can have leisure time, they can go through those things and they can research on those. So that would be helpful for learn.
There will be many because it's not like straightforward and those are like kind of big games. If anything applicable, definitely I'll just add it. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, hello. Hi, Lakshman. Good evening.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, like my current skill set is Oracle EBS technical developer. Now I wanted to move to Fusion. So just wanted to ask, like, is it better to move to the technical side or to the functional side? Because I have seen few people telling me, like, on Fusion side, there is not much role for the technical people. It's like, anyways, if you are going for a technical role, then also you need to have a functional knowledge. It's like a 70-30% kind of thing. So can you please throw some light on this topic
Yeah,
just
that's
for
true.
my
That's
reference?
true. If you are working on EBS, you will be always in the demand. But if you are switching to Fusion applications with the title called as technical consultant, you will be in the less demand. Less demand. Again, in every project, technical consultant required for a very limited period only. So you are technical consultant. So learning functional will become very, very easy. You can make your life very, very easy compared to technical life. The best thing is, yes, you can learn functional. You may learn finance, you may learn SCM, you may learn HCM. Learn any one of the functional. I'm not saying learn finance because I'm teaching finance. No, no, no. Learn any functional. If you look at that, how the technologies are evolving, the day to day, like the technical stuff are getting simplified. So drag and drop,
Right.
less coding, right? Many things. Take example of data migration. In EBS, data migration is pure technical task, but in the Fusion, it became pure functional task. Without technical consultants, we can do the data migration. So, and again, there is no huge demand for technical people in the cloud. Reason, many customizations are not allowed. It's a SaaS. We will understand SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. There you will get to know what I'm trying to say. So since most of the clients are going with the SaaS where customizations are not allowed, so without customizations, only the product can be utilized by clients. So their technical people doesn't required. Hardly they may need for integrations and kind of custom reports. So it's a very limited scope. You won't be in the too much of demand. So better you learn any one of the functional. Always will be in the demand. Always will be in the demand.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks. You might be knowing many technical consultants already became functional consultants.
Yeah. That's why I just wanted to ask this question.
Yes.
I have got this suggestion from many of my functional colleagues.
Yeah.
They were also saying the same thing. So yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that is a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. Right. Any other questions? Any other questions, please?
Hi, sir.
Yeah, please.
After completion of this course, how much time it will take us to get into a job? Means, as you said, for previous question, they can claim up to 4 years of experience. With this in training, will get up to 4 years of experience like that, or
Yeah, people are able to crack their interviews because you have to write each and every point, you have to read, you have to practice. I'll tell you how to prepare.
okay.
So
Will you
once
help
you
us in
follow that,
resume building or something like that also?
yeah, CV, I'll provide the CV. I'll provide the sample CV. Accordingly, you can just, you can add your details and our rest of experience. That's how you can make use of it.
Okay, mock interviews are only for 100% job guarantees, right?
Here
Or
also,
is
I'll
there part
address
of this
how
also?
how you have to prepare and how you have to think through how you can expect the questions. I'll talk about it in these sessions also.
Okay, in how many months we can, after completion of course, how many months we can expect a job?
No, it
And
is
what could
not
be the
like there is no
package?
predefined period. See, by end of this program, you may see some people in the same batch, they'll get job also before completing,
Okay.
right? They
Okay.
may get. Few people once they complete, they may get. Few people may take 1 month time because they could not prepare properly. They may take one more month to get ready, and they may get after 1 month. Few people maybe 2 months. Few people never get.
Okay.
Right? It all like who they are, how they are, how much time they are investing, right? What level they are operating this learning, how much they are focused, how many hours they are investing. Are they attending every class? Are they writing the note? Are they reading? Are they practicing? Are they thinking about what they are learning? Or else blindly they are listening, writing, reading, and done. Many things. I'll talk about these things. I'll talk about when we go forward.
Okay. Thank you, sir. What could be the package, sir?
It all depends. See, the people who are just trying for the jobs with 4 years and all, they are getting in between 15 to 20. The
Okay.
people who are trying with 5 years, I could see 5 years experience, people are getting 20 to 25. 6 years around 30 lakhs. And
If
again,
we keep 4 years of experience, we'll be able to survive in that field with this 3 months of training.
okay, see, if you attend like
If we attend the
one second,
classes
I'm
and
coming to that.
yes.
I'm coming to that.
Okay.
I'm coming to that only. So if you
Okay.
attend 4 or 5 interviews, if you attend all these classes, if you follow whatever I say, you may not crack every interview, right?
Hmm.
At least out
Hmm.
of 4 or 5, you can crack one or two if you follow
Hmm.
everything. And when you get
Yes.
the job, I'm not saying like everything will become easy for you, right?
Yeah.
Because what you are learning is 20 to 25%, right?
Yeah.
Again, it depends. You are into support project or implementation. Again, if you are in the support or implementation, what kind of support, what level of implementation, what role
Hmm.
you get, what module you will work on, or else in the same module you and some other consultants also going to work, or only you are going to work. There are a number of questions to answer that.
Okay.
So this all can bring the answer to that. But only the point is there is a good scope to get job and to survive. There is a scope that I am not telling from my side. Whatever I have seen, that I am sharing with you. So they completed this program. They just tried on their own. They got the job and they are surviving. Maybe there could be little struggle. Some people they do this
Hmm.
program. They'll go with the proxy, right?
Hmm.
They'll go with the proxy and they'll try to do the work what they get. Some people for that also they'll take job on support. If you want to delete all these headaches, be in the 100% job guarantee program. Yeah. That's how
If
it
that
is.
is online, we would be, sir. Actually.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks. Any other questions?
Yeah, Lakshman, after completing this course and later in the future, if we get some doubts while practicing or after we get any job, if we face some difficulties, if we want to reach out to you or your support team, will it be possible to share
See,
those
learning
details?
point of view, you can reach out, but when you are in the project, no, because we
I
are
mean,
not
yeah,
promising, we are not doing. But I can give you some suggestion. Go to
yeah.
Facebook, go to Facebook Oracle groups. There people will post like I am providing job and support, and contact them. They may charge monthly 10,000, 20,000. Take support 1 or 2, 3 months till you stabilize or feel comfortable. Then say thanks and bye to them, and you can run your vehicle.
Okay, I'm not asking about complete job support, just for whatever we learn, just here and there, some issues like.
Yeah, learning related to learning and all, you can ask during this learning process.
Okay, yeah.
Because the same time it happens, right? I take the class and you attend and you practice, or you read, you think through, you may get doubt. Those all we will close during this learning period.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Lakshman, one more question.
Please.
Nowadays, AI is booming. I mean, artificial intelligence. How we can see the future scope of this Oracle Fusion, application-wise and job wise?
I got your question. See, AI is not going to create any issue for us. It is going to help us. So when you talk about AI you can use for some sort of automation kind of things. You can teach SQL, PL, SQL to AI. You can ask, hey, just create so and so report. I need these columns, this data, that data. It can create. It can replace technical people, not functional people. Functional people are like they have to keep functioning in the every project where they talk to the client, they understand, they write, they send email, they conduct meetings, discussion, this, that, etc. All these things, pure manual forever. After 100 years also, functional means pure manual. So AI you can replace with the technical things, programming related, process automation, etc. When you prepare the documents, you can use AI to help you to write some content. So AI can become assistant for you and it won't become boss to you.
Okay, got it. So, as a functional consultant, are we going to gather requirements from the client?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Oh,
When you are in the project, we have to understand what business they are doing, how they are doing, what system they are using, how they are recording the transaction, how they are creating the reports. Because by end of this program, you will learn how to use Oracle application, how to record the transactions, how to set up, how to generate the reports. With that knowledge, what they are doing in their current system, that you can easily you can talk and you can understand. Yes, we do the requirement gathering, nothing but what they are doing, how they are expecting, what they are expecting to do in our application, that we have to understand what is possible that only they can do in our application. Even if they want to do something else which is not possible, it is not possible only. And with the help of technical people, you may bring that additional their expectations into reality. That we call as customization. We do that. What you mentioned, gathering the requirement means asking what they are doing, how they are doing, what they're expecting. So this all like are treated as a requirement gathering, or you can call those as a discovery sessions where we talk to the client, we understand what systems they are using, how they are using, how they are recording the transactions, etc., etc. Any other questions? Okay, just we are limiting today's session with this Q&A. Okay, if any questions, please go ahead. If no questions, we can wind up for today. Tomorrow we can talk about what exactly we are going to learn, which application, from which application, what we are going to learn, and the relevant points will focus.
So, are there more requirements for financials than other modules? Is it like that?
Always, yes, exactly. Good question. So if there are 10 requirements for functional, 10, 5 to 6 would be for finance. Remaining 4 or 5 for rest of SCM, HCM, PPM and all. Okay, everybody need finance in the same way, like, so everybody use finance. You take example of banks. Banks primarily need finance. If required, hardly they go with the procurement. No SCM, no HC, no PPM, no manufacturing, etc., etc. So any industry, they need finance. So many companies, they go with only finance implementation. Few companies finance and SCM, and a few companies many tracks. So always you find good number of positions open in the market. I can say double and triple compared to other. Next question.
Hiya, I'm Durga. Hi, Lakshman. I have one question actually.
Yeah.
With the course, finance, I understand the SCM is you're keeping different and the finance is different. So in this course, are we covering GL, AP, AR, I expense, cash
Yes,
management,
yes,
tax?
those are the core applications.
So
That
tax is
we'll
also
talk
covered?
about tomorrow. Which
Are you covering
applications?
tax also?
Sorry. I'm sorry. When you are talking, I was talking. I didn't catch it. Yeah, please go ahead with your question.
Are you covering in the finance topic tax too?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so the one which is not being covered because some in most of the companies when they finance they do talk like about the P2P cycle. They ask R2R cycle kind of a part. So so here in this we are not covering the
You will learn
purchase.
all the finance modules. All the finance modules you learn. Core finance modules.
So we my understanding now with this is like we are not covering the purchasing module, correct?
Purchasing, you will learn basics because that is not part of finance. That is a part of procurement, or you can
But
say
it is
part of
selectively
SCM. But
based.
still, we will learn basic purchasing because purchasing is connected with the payables.
Correct.
Yeah, we will learn the basics. What level of knowledge we require being a finance consultant, that we will grab. Like creating requisition, creating purchase order, automatic purchase order, manual purchase order, creating receipt in the inventory,
So
creating
that cycle
invoice
is gonna
based on
cover.
the purchase order receipt. These are all we will learn.
So that cycle is gonna covered in this session in
Yeah,
this.
exactly. The cycle we will cover.
Okay. It's just I believe O2C cycle it will not be there probably.
Yeah, O2C because it's not there is no tight connection. There is a loose connection between with the finance. So whatever required, I will cover, but definitely will focus on P2P, and we will understand O2C also. But what level we have to execute, that level we go, because we never deal with certain things in the real projects also, that we don't need to learn also.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions? Any questions from anyone? Okay, if no questions, we can wind up for today. Okay, the tomorrow session, what we can do, we can kickstart with what applications, and we'll just go in the sequence of tasks, what we have to understand, what we have to execute in instance. Any questions, please?
For tomorrow class also, same link?
Same time. No, you'll get a new link. A team will distribute that link.
Okay.
Yeah. We will get separate link and we'll connect tomorrow same time. Yeah. Any other questions from anyone, please?
Lakshman, just one last question from my end is that from the order to cash cycle, will you show the integration part like for testing purpose?
No, we will see like how that invoices can be created.
Okay.
We can see that, but we are not going to configure order management, creating sales orders and all. That is not really required. We never do that. If you want to do it again, OM need to be implemented, which is not our task, which we never do it. That's how it is. But I'll just give you that flavor to understand how the data will come from that applications to here and what points we have to understand. If data is struck in between, what is our course of action as a finance consultant? Those we will discuss. That is pretty much enough for us.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
One more question, Lakshman. Sorry.
Yeah.
with this application, the Oracle server, the setups, like it is implemented only for the finance, isn't it? There's and the P2P, or will it have a kind of other modules too in
You will
that?
get full access. You will get full access. It's not limited to finance. You will get access to SCM, HCM, PPM, everything.
Okay.
You'll get full access to everything.
Okay, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions? Great. Seems to no questions. That's all for today. Thanks for joining this session. We'll catch up tomorrow, same time. Thank you all.